Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hear myself, it's very irritating, but it is good. I hope the sound is good, and welcome Virgman, nice to see you here. Sorry for letting you wait so long, but yeah, I got distracted with other things that I had to finish really quick. And now I'm wondering what is going on here exactly with my game, but whatever. Okay, there are really strange things going on right now. So you see the game is a bit big. I can fix this. So it should now be good, I hope. Yeah, that's looking right at least. When it comes to the aspect ratio. Now it's wrong on my screen though. Yeah. No problem, good to see you. Yeah, nice to see you too as well. Hope you had a good weekend. I quite enjoyed the clips. Glad you enjoyed my highlight reel. I still need to edit it a bit further, and there's still some stuff I want to change before I upload it on YouTube or so. People can watch it all the time. Let me see. What does this game here do? Windowed mode. Weirdest resolution imaginable. Windowed full screen is better, I think. We activate ray tracing. In Poland, we got the weekend. We've got weekend till tomorrow. Oh, you still have vacation days. We had only yesterday. Like the 1st May in Germany is also always a vacation day. It's of course unfortunate for for the working population when the 1st May is on a Saturday or Sunday where we don't have to work anyway. But yeah, 1st and 3rd May. Oh, cool. Yeah, we only have the 1st here, which is still pretty decent, but for me personally, it's not that important because I'm self-employed. And I was sick for quite some time, so a lot of stuff I have to do in the background, kind of. But though I have to admit, yesterday I didn't do that much. Only a little bit of stuff, but you don't hear the in-game, by the way. That has reasons, because I always have to check if my microphone has any weird interactions, and it seems like microphone volume and stuff seems to be okay. There are no cracklings, because it has this weird ish driver issue. So now you should hear the in-game as well. Not sure how loud it will be. So we played already last time, and we start in Coruscant. There's a lot of information I potentially need to communicate before we start. So as you have maybe seen, let me see, settings, in-game. I want to have a FPS counter, just out of curiosity. Yeah, so there's a new patch for Jedi Survivor. It came out yesterday, I think. It took quite some time to install. 1st May is Labor Day. Yeah, same here as well. It's Tag der Arbeit. But it's Labor Day in Germany too. There's also like 1st of May is also there's also like a traditional German thing there that has not to do with it being the Labor Day, maybe kind of. But yeah, it's also, it's kind of both. Actually curious how these days are now connected. But let me just finish my thought here really quick. So the new patch came out, and for me, it solved quite a bit of things. Like the new patch definitely changed performance for me. Now my CPU is much better utilized compared to before, so the frame rate is boosted quite a bit. Stutters are still in the game though, and let me see, exclamation mark Jedi Survivor. There's my video with a workaround that I uploaded, which was good, quite a bit of views. Very happy with that. And I found out, I tried to demonstrate it last stream, it didn't work, but with further experimenting I could reproduce the state. And for me it worked basically before this second patch, like what was the day 1 patch. And there I could also boost my FPS a little bit, but yeah, now it's not necessary anymore because the game runs much better. In the comments of this video, people all reported though that for some people this patch did nothing. So this is still an issue, it seems, and it won't fix, it seems, the performance issues of this game unfortunately has for everyone, and it needs further patches. So keep this in mind. Why is there a question mark in the command though? That irritates me as well. Very strange. No idea. Maybe because it starts with a link. Would be possible. On the 3rd May, a holiday of the first Polish constitution, so it makes longer. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so for me the patch worked, not for everyone, which is unfortunate, needs further patching. The stuttering, shader compilation stutters, area transition stutters might still be in the game though. And yeah, I don't know. Let me just double check. The reason why it looks blurry on my screen is because it must. I have a 4K resolution screen and running it on 1080p here, right, as well. But I only stream in 1080p, so it doesn't make too much sense. Then I just take the higher frame rate on my side and let it run smoother. Now we play with ray tracing, every setting on Epic, no FSR, so fidelity of AMD's fidelity of FS Super Resolution 2. That's implemented in the game and is the competition product of DLSS kind of. So DLSS is more sophisticated in comparison, much more. DLSS is much better. But yeah, so that's basically the state of the game. I haven't continued here, I've just played around with the other save state a little bit. And now we load into the game. And you currently have 120 FPS, so pretty solid. The game still has weird frame dips. And I think last time we went to this place here and checked this thing here, and then there was also somebody coming on. Maybe I really need to increase the resolution of this. It looks too blurry, I have to admit. The game really looks more blurry on this resolution compared to... let me see, how could I do this, chat? Also make my lightsaber green, because Master Yoda also had a green sword, and he's my favorite character, or side character of the Star Wars universe. I have a tendency to go with a green lightsaber. In case people wonder. Okay, that is weird. Oh, that's why it's weird. Okay, this confuses me further. Okay, chat, bad news, I need to restart the game. Changing my resolution on the fly kind of messed with the position of the window. Now it's just moved up. Oh man, this game. You could argue it's partially my fault that it did this problem here. But yeah. Also, I guess May the 4th is a Star Wars day, so I guess that's why they released that game a week before. Yeah, also possible. Should it just use 4 pixels to render 1? What do you mean with 4 pixels to render 1? Oh, you mean when I have higher resolution? Yeah. I could also play in 4K and do this. And then it downscales the output here for on OBS. I always hoped that this would kind of increase the quality on OBS, on the output, on the render output, but it doesn't. And just to save a bit of performance so that my system doesn't have to run on full power all the time, I usually reduce the resolution as well, because I don't mind, and some games don't I don't notice a difference this much. The game has... Jedi Survivor is a bit weird in image quality wise. I read that they also have like an upscaler before... Wow, that looked weird. Before DLSS is... before FSR is applied. It's really, really strange how this works. But yeah, we start in a moment and then we try to make some progress. I hope that I can stream this week on YouTube, another Law Q&A stream, because my voice is much better. You can even note I will cough at times still a little bit, but now I can talk again for prolonged time without needing to cough. That's really an improvement already over the state last week. I thought I would also get to this point last week already, but I didn't. That's why I couldn't do many Tolkien content stuff last week. Simply because, especially if I stream on YouTube, I need to talk for like 4 hours straight. And here in this stream, I also talk a lot. But when there's a cutscene or something, or I fight a boss or an enemy, I usually have to focus and shut up for a moment. That kind of helps, and it's far less stressful on the voice compared to a YouTube stream. Like when I stream for I made 8-hour streams on my YouTube channel as well, where I just discussed law, and that was really heavy or exhausting for my voice because I talked so much. Like if I don't have a guest or so, I have no opportunity to shut up. I just have to constant talk for 8 hours straight. So you can imagine that is quite a lot. Oh right, yeah, you sound normal now. Yeah, my voice also sounds more normal now. I think it's still like a half tone lower than usual, but something like that. Yeah, we are back into the game. Let me double check the settings because I don't want to mess around. We have full screen now. If I go to this, yeah, that is not what I hoped. Also, I did a mistake here in the direction. I just want to make sure that this kind of works. I think I leave windowed full screen. We have everything on Epic as said. I put this to wider to be fair. Ray tracing, VSync can be off. So I can also activate it. I'm not sure if that makes much of a difference. Oh yeah, it just fits the monitor stuff. So where we turn it on. So usually I think, let me just check something quick. Just out of curiosity. Let's turn this off. It has an impact on my frame rate. Why is not G-Sync not working? This game is really strange. Okay, we turn it on then. Good to hear you're getting well after the flu, yeah, as well. It's kind of scary, I would almost call it. I loaded the wrong save game. Okay, chat. In a moment, we will be where I need to be. Oh man. But yeah, it's kind of scary when you are self-employed and you need to use your voice for work and you can't. Okay, so the blue thing is it's not the marked thing. The blue thing is the unmarked thing, and the golden border is the marked. Okay, got that. Okay, now we are on I think this place here is called Koboh? Koboh, maybe. I wasn't even sure when I wrote the name if it was correct. Koboh, okay, that's the name. I already read this here. I usually try to read all the database entries as well. If you find that too annoying, let me know in the comments or here in chat or so. But I already read, I think we're up to date. I read everything, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Don't know what it is in this game, but it looks strange. Does it look strange for you as well? It's hard to describe, but it looks like something is off. Like it looks like pixely in the distance. Like as if the image is not fully crisp. I mean, the compression might actually help in this regard. It's really strange looking. Now you get closer, it's better, but the stuff in the distance looks kind of blurry. Is there any reason in the for this effect? Like I said, I have this here disabled. Maybe if I put this on quality and turn it back off. I don't know why, it looks better now actually. That is so, this game is so weird. Like, this looks less crisp and clear than if I turned. Okay, we just turn it on quality then, because from on my side at least it looks better for unknown reasons. Maybe really I don't know. Could be the film grain. It's a good suggestion. Motion blur already turned off. No, that's not it. It really looks like low. I don't know. It looks upscaled. Really, it's hard to describe. It looks weird. Not that they did the internal downscaler. It looks crisper, the picture on my side here. The problem is I don't. Oh, I know how we can test it. The problem is maybe the visual stuff crashes. Let's go to full screen for a moment, and let's up it to 4K. Okay, it didn't crash, it seems. But sometimes changing the resolution full screen with this game in particular would crash my game. It looks actually better now on native 4K. What's my frame rate now? Well, I have at least 60, 70 FPS roundabout still. Still would love to try. Okay, this tanks now my FPS for unknown reasons. Now it's back. Okay, now I'm stuck at 40 FPS. It looks better though. It's really strange. Okay, now I have 60, 70, 71, 73. Don't ask me, chat. This game is just really strange. This looks much better now, though. Can't fully tell, though, if it's... If I disable this. Now I have 86 FPS without FSR. Oh god, this game. This game is just technical. I've, in a long time, not seen a game that is technically this much of a mess than this game. It's just... I assume because it's scaled down and the compression and so on, you won't see in the video here not much of a difference. Questions, how can I make you... I'm not sure if it works. Maybe I can upload a screenshot somewhere. I hope I can. It would be cool if it would work. Monitor... It has to do with the base resolution, but it looked terrible on the other side as well. Let me see. What happens if I click on upload? Okay, upload it on Ingur. This is how it looks. I'm not sure if my thing is... You see it. This is how it looks on my screen. Well, it looks a bit better on my screen, tiny bit, but the idea, it looks a bit blurry. This screenshot here is without this thingy on quality, and this here now also I use, in case people wonder what tool I use to make the screenshot and upload it. ShareX is it's called. It's a pretty neat program in my opinion. I'm not sure which resolution it makes a screenshot though, because it shows me here 1440p instead of 4K. Has maybe to do with the full screen mode. I don't know. Eventually it's 1440p instead of 4K. Don't ask me. Where's the other screenshot? This one here. This is the other screenshot. No, it's not necessarily the graphics quality. It's just that there is a difference in crispiness of the graphics. It's hard to describe. You see that the distance is more blurry on the one with the 83 FPS. The one with the 71 FPS is a bit crisper. It's just sharper for reasons. Maybe there's no additional sharpening going on. I don't know. It's really strange. You would think that... Well... That is interesting. But that was the best I could do. Maybe, wait, if I... No, don't do this, chat. Maybe if I link directly to the... No, this was the direct link already, right? I don't know. Don't want to waste too much time because we should get a bit stuff going in the game. All I can tell you, it looks better, and that's why. Oh, windowed. Let's go window mode, resolution, 1440p. Awesome. Maybe it's because of mobile. Yeah, possible. I would like to see gameplay. Yeah, so this is Cal Kestis. He has a beard now. Looks a bit older. Not much though. I have a lightsaber and I can hit things with it. Look at this. He's basically the galaxy's best gardener. With this lightsaber, he's able to cut plants quite a bit. And for whatever reason, or he has to be very careful to not cause bushfires. We can even kill the tree, that's funny. Always funny. Okay. So, a new feature is this here, the grappling hook. You get it very early, and we got it last thing. And, yeah, here's a little friend. We can open it, and usually when we go here, we get Scrapyard. We get like a new outfit, like cosmetic for BD, our little robot friend on our back. Not sure if it's good gardening, but it's effective. Yeah, I mean, if you have like a lot of things in the garden to do, and you have some old trees that need to be cut, he's basically your man. Oh, that's funny. This tree, though, it's a rare kind of species of tree. It's almost it's indestructible. It can't be destroyed. Not even the Death Star laser could kill this tree. So yeah, there's nothing he can do. Beep boop boop.
Doesn't look like this gate is working.
Okay. Gate not working. Got that. We have this minimap that shows where we already were. I think we came up here. This is the elevator. Here's our ship, the Mantis. We already went here in this area. Or not? I'm not sure. Did they show there's a gate? There's an enemy here. A little weird entity that hides below the earth. You see some funny frame drops at times. Is this here a cave or something? Speaking of. And here, yeah, there was some memories we got, I think, and we could also see this thing here. There was a second one. I thought there was only one. Yeah, I can't go further, it seems, right? No, there's an invisible wall. It's kind of strange. It doesn't allow me to do a double jump here, but... And up there is a... We already found there was like a thing inside it. Oh, before we continue, I should maybe rest one time again, so we got progress save. The problem with this game is, in Dark Souls the game saves always, basically every few seconds, and when you quit out, you start there again where you were before. In this game, you have to rest to actually make a save. So, there's that. It's a bit strange in my opinion. Here is a thing. I can't interact with this here, it seems. Usually we have to find a way around. It's potentially a shortcut that you maybe activate from the other side or so. I'm not sure what this thing is good for. Oh, look at this. There's a hole. And a lake or something like this. Yeah, and also you have all the abilities you had in the previous game. In this game here. Roger, roger. It's funny that we hear.
Battle droids.
Interesting, battle droids. I did not expect those.
Let's check it out.
Roger, roger. Classic. So now we have the battle droid. I pressed the wrong button though. These were the enemies from Coruscant that we faced there. This are now the, I assume, Koboh enemies. I think we read already this here. Shiver Pete, that's the name from the enemy I talked. B1 battle droids. More dangerous in large numbers, a lightsaber will reflect shots back at them. Last encountered on Koboh Gorge crash site. The B1 battle droid became the common foot soldier of the Confederacy of Independent Systems during the Clone Wars. B1 battle droids are not known for their battle prowess, but instead are valued for their automaton tenacity. Easily dispatched by blaster or saber, they should have nevertheless be treated with caution. I kind of wonder here in this area how these these rock foundations came to be. Is this due to like mining tools? Is this like an animal, or is this a natural process that formed these things? It looks kind of cool, I have to admit, but it looks like not natural, you know what I mean? Well, maybe we'll find the answer in some environmental storytelling at some point. They should make armor from this tree. That is true. The problem is if you can't cut the tree, you can't make armor out of it, I think. Except you just...
What about survivors? No, none. Understand? How can you be sure? The ship is still... You are certain there are none. Get it? Oh, I get it. Understood. The ship will be liberated. For the Bedlam Raiders. Yeah, for the Bedlam Raiders.
Kind of funny. So they don't want any survivors. I'm honest, I thought I could just jump up there. Is there? There is. Oh.
Another shard.
We found a priorite shard. We found a lot, and I have no clue what to do with it. It seems like you can sell those to a vendor or so later, but we haven't found the fitting vendor yet. Well, it seems like this is the only way I can go, from my experience, so we just walk up there in friendly manner. And this guy we will, with our impressive parry skills, parry. I would say that worked.
I remember. Bedlam Raiders.
Bedlam
What has Grease gotten
Raiders.
himself into?
Boop, boop, boop. Love the BD sounds. It looks like we could jump down there and not die, if I'm completely honest with you. Before we do that, I would check this pass here. There was, by the way, an area transition stutter, in case you have seen it. Yeah, you've seen it in stream. Is it stuttering, the game, chat? Is the game running really weird? Like, for me, it runs relatively smooth. I was writing that it looks natural. There's an island somewhere by the coast of Scotland, which rock formation look quite similar. Oh, okay, good to know. The cool thing is you can use your lightsaber to make light. That's a cool feature that already Jedi Fallen Order featured. I think in Jedi Knight 1 or so, it was no dedicated feature. On Jedi Knight 2, you could also kind of use it for that, but it was not so sophisticated as here. I could ask a geologist friend, that would be cool. Database crushed. Prospector. At least one prospector, perhaps searching for priorite amongst the rubble, was crushed by falling rocks in a hastily dug, improperly secured cave. The broken mining droid was the other droid we found. Oh, I thought it would be the mushroom here. I didn't notice this guy. So the prospectors are the people mining here in this particular area. On my... I'm not sure if it's on my... Let me just double check because it worries me a little bit. On my side, it really looks like on my control screen as if the game is Or if the stream is terribly running. You know, it looks normal, but maybe it has to do with my screen having tapped out or something. I mean, you have to give. I only stream at 30 FPS. I could stream at 60. The reason why I stream at 30 FPS is because I'm not partnered with Twitch, and I don't have enough bitrate to stream at 60 FPS. This image quality would be terrible, or even more terrible than it currently is. It's very limited when you're not partnered. I think even if you're partnered, Twitch image quality is not bad, but could be better, I guess. But yeah, if it does not look smooth or anything, feel free to let me know. I was for a moment in the Dark Souls mode and pressed R1 to attack, which is here pushing enemies, pulling. Okay. For science, I would go back and try what happens if you drop there, because it really looks like you can drop down there. Probably you just die, which would be strange. The game is sometimes very strange when it comes to what looks like. Like this looks like... Okay, it's deeper than I thought. From here, like this place here did not look that deep. Oh, that's funny. The game teleports me back when I try to move there. Yeah, you get teleported back. Okay. For a moment it looked like maybe you can jump down there, but it seems like the game does not want you to be there. I'm going to play with ray tracing on, in case people wonder that as well. That's a new force point. There's our friend. We have seen the distance and marked. I have to say the birds fly up behavior is a bit strange. Not gonna lie. Here's an old bridge. I assume we don't want to go down here. Okay, you can't cling to the rope. Oh, I see it now. This is the thing you need to cling to. I assume we jump over now to the thing. Okay, the bridge has seen better time. Classic Uncharted thing.
Is that a giant crater? Wow. I got it so easy. Guard the cliff, crush the locals, look at the scenery. Nobody's getting past me. Not without a blaster hole in him. I wonder if I'll get promoted for doing such a good job. Then I'll get the other droids to guard the cliff. Oh, but then I won't see the scenery. Now that's a dilemma.
Now here's another dilemma. I found an Isle of an Isle of Stuffer. Yeah, it's true that the graphics are not essential when watching a stream, but it should at least look okayish, in my opinion, and should run kind of smooth. If you want to post a link, I can permit you, Birchman. Permit Birchman42 if you... I hope it works. It should you have now 2 minutes to post it. Or 1 minute 30, I'm not sure. Something like that. Maybe we can... He seems quite clever, so I could be... Maybe we could be friends.
Dilemma solved.
Unfortunate. We could not have become friends, it seems. He's definitely trusting in the Force. That this old rusty pipe is doing. Ah, here's a shortcut now back to the beginning part. You remember the thing where I thought, oh, what is that? This is what it is. Now we can exactly get back and maybe get health back or so really quick. Flip direction. Oh, I didn't know you can this. That's funny. And his arms also clip through the ropes. It's funny though. It looks much more than okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. Problem is my control monitor is for whatever reason completely stuck. Maybe it has to do with my graphics card being too busy. And just reduce the resolution for it. Maybe that helps. And looks smooth. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, stance-wise, we go now with the single sword and the dual wield. I'm not sure if we will maybe switch later to the other one, but I like this. I like the single saber most.
All right.
I'm pretty old school when it comes to lightsabers, I guess. All this fancy double stuff is not for me. Okay, here was a little frame drop. Okay, where are we supposed to climb? Down? Left? Right? Oh, we have to jump up. Okay, it seems like the game calculated this is a more difficult jump. No, here is where we wanted to climb. Okay, found it.
Another day, another dwarf.
Oh gosh. I guess attacking it is faster.
I think it's safe to say these
What
droids
button
have
is-
new masters.
So this was like a super droid? Was that the name of it? Scan. Raider Grunt. Wrong button. Okay, so we have the B2 battle droid. That's potentially the name. Oh, cool. So this is natural. That is nice to see. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. So can I bring this up on screen? Maybe to some degree, if we do the OBS magic. So this is how it looks. So yeah, it seems actually natural. That is very interesting to see. Pretty cool. You also have a cave like that. Very interesting. Okay, today we learned something. I love the Count Dooku's lightsaber and the lore about his fencing style. Yeah, he has this unusual lightsaber. It's slightly what is it called? Like bent. So let's read this thing here. Wrist rockets can be pushed back at them with a force. I tried this but pressed the wrong button. Wrist lasers fire fast but take time to reload, giving an opportunity to close the distance and strike. last encountered here a moment ago, where the battle, excuse me, where the battle 1 droid may fail, the battle 2 is almost certain to succeed. With improved strength and a reinforced chassis, super battle droids are an intimidating presence armed with dual wrist blasters and rockets. B2 droids were designed during the Clone Wars for a singular purpose: destruction. I thought I could move the bar a little bit down, but that doesn't work, and I was confused for a moment if I tapped out or not. Oh yeah, we forgot the other dude here. Raider Grunt. Be on guard for unblockable attacks. They can block a small number of lightsaber strikes. Raider Grunts prowl Koboh, flexing their might against those they deem trespassers. Armed with an electro staff, they strike with long-range blows that can be difficult to block. Though lacking in endurance, they are nevertheless a greater threat than their droid underlings. Okay. Can't jump on this here. Now it can. So it's possible in theory. I assume the game wants us to do this. Oops. Close one. Where in the Star Wars timeline is this game taking place, or taking time, should I say? It takes place between episode 3 and 4, if I remember correctly. So around about episode 4. This is now a bit later than the first game, which was also on this particular timeline.
Sinking. Ugh, gotta move. That is a lot of tar.
Koboh tar. Koboh tar. The tar pits of Koboh are vast and numerous. Presumably they existed long before any prospector first settled on Koboh, as their crude dams and reservoirs exist primarily to funnel tar away from potential prospecting sites. These things here kind of glow.
Okay, so they explode. Good to know. That doesn't sound good.
Okay, they just come back. These are mines. Where do we have to go? Oh, I think I found it. We have to do this. Okay, that's pretty cool. Look at this friendly droid. He's waving. Talk to pit droid.
Ship, huh? Tell me about it. Wish we could help. This is really not pleasant.
Look at the displacement mapping. That is cool. Legs also now are dirty. That's cool. This now brings us to the shortcut place, right? Nice. We found another shortcut. This is where we climbed around, found the droid and so on. And this is a dam, I assume, that protects this area from getting tarred. That's the word. Reusable explosives, yeah. Does this tar burn in contact with the saber? Oh, that's a good question.
stuff gets everywhere.
And that's how it works. I have to admit it's a bit difficult to hit the tar.
Gotta keep moving.
I think we can die here. It also goes up and sinks. That's kind of cool. Look at this. Unfortunately, I can't hit it, I think.
Yep, still not great.
I can't get the lightsaber out, so I can't test this. It seems not to be an intended interaction, if I'm honest. Okay, here we have an interesting interaction. I think it's not intended, but we slightly are stuck into the wall. See this here? Not a big deal, but... always interesting. Oh, short beard. We can now short bearden our... well, we always had a short beard. This is not news. Game, why are you fooling me so much? Ah, here's the... this is supposed to be shaven? Well... look at this. Also, there's this gigantic station there in the background, which looks pretty cool. Wait, we can maybe go there for a moment. We haven't talked about this stuff. I can't stand on this. I'm not even sure if I can make it back, to be honest. Looks good. Is it possible that I forgot that there was some shortcut here? Yeah, Chris, you forgot about that. Oh. I would be wondering if that's exploitable. I think it's not that physics intensive, the game. You can't... can you see it from... we can just rest here while we are here.
Off we go.
I forgot to talk about this last time. This is where we came from. I think maybe from up there we see it better. You see this huge thing there? It looks like the Technodrome from Turtles or something like that. Ah, you can also look at this. Look at this. There's a symbol for it. I think this is the button for it. What I have to press? Ah, here, examine.
What's an old
Hello.
battleship doing here?
So this is maybe a separatist battle shield. You know, these they were also had this round spherical part. These in episode 1, for example, you see one of them. The Confederate battle stations in space. Very interesting. Last time we didn't look at this, but yeah, it's kind of interesting to see the thing here in the background. Looks pretty cool, I have to admit. I appreciate cool looking stuff. That's basically what I wanted to say. I don't appreciate fall damage like that. But yeah, pretty cool Star Wars stuff. Also the size of it becomes now very apparent. It's always very cool. Okay, BD had to really hurry to get me out of falling down into my death for a moment. Because it was not on my shoulder. Okay, let's move on here. I can't help Mr. Droid here. Maybe it's some little side quest or something we could call it. Unfortunately, I can't help right now. At least I don't find a way. I'm not sure if I can move. It also says it's kind of blocked. If I go to the thing, yeah, here you see also that it's red. That seems like we have something missing. Maybe we need to... You need the extra Yoda training to do stuff.
We're definitely getting closer. I think I see a way out. Just past that creature. Let's keep going.
And he goes very slow. It looks very strange. He slightly slides on the ground. This is one of these droids. I thought for a cool finishing move. He just... There's a potential friend or foe in animal form. Roger. I would kill this here first.
I'm hit. How's this? Combat is cheap.
No. Skill point acquired. Unfortunately, I didn't block the second one as good as the first one. I play on... Let me just double check the difficulty setting. Yeah, we play on Jedi Grandmaster, as you can see, the highest difficulty. Parry timing is very precise. We have a lot of damage. What was the other downside? Enemy aggression is also bigger, so they're more aggressive towards us. Oh, who's that?
These raiders are nothing but killers.
Murdered Prospector. The raiders who patrol the gorge, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, maybe I should look that up, appear merciless in prosecuting trespassers, acting as judge, jury, and executioner on any hapless prosecutor caught in their sights. Let me just consult the Cambridge Dictionary really quick.
Gorge.
Gorge. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. I guess the droid from before would appreciate that view. Yeah, looks quite intimidating. Agreed. I Otherwise it would be George. I was not sure if there's a D sound in the pronunciation. If it's gorge or something like this, or if it's gorge. But it seems like it's gorge. As I said, English always surprises me. Another indestructible tree here, but it's also a not dead tree, so we can accept this. Here's our fourth thing. And it seems like here we can get down in a moment. There's something glowing in this brush there. I almost fell down there. And we can spend our mighty point. Though I would argue we maybe save it and save for a second point. Now there's a training option. I think the training option existed in the first game as well, now that I think about it. You can now fast travel between points. That is cool. That's basically like Dark Souls from this point on. Yeah. Gorge, crash, side, derelict, dam. You can also use this button to fast travel. Okay, that's pretty cool.
All set.
Here we can drop down and climb down. We have now multiple passes where we can go. For example, this completely safe looking bridge here. Missed that. We have the same potential enemy. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Was a nice drop. That didn't impress him too much. A lot of damage. I'm not happy with how this went out. God, yeah.
We just need to find a way through here.
Yes, potentially
Could
could be a French inspired game. What did I say? Okay, let's go back to our friend here. I mean, I hoped the animal would be at least kind of friendly to us. But it's not. That's the fast one.
Buddy. You're no joke. Nice job.
Agoroko. Environmental objects it would throw can instead be used against it. And we use this. Be patient. The creatures recovers quickly, so pick moments to attack. Goroko make their homes amongst the bluffs and crevices of Koboh, and will defend them against any interloper. Wow. A powerful and surprisingly fast beast, the Goroko is notable for hurling whatever it can find at any who incites its ire. We almost killed ourselves by with this door. horn.
Nest. Looks like it dragged its prey back here and...
Beep boop. Goroko nest. The Goroko, a large, easily incensed predator, found plentiful prey in the prospectors and raiders that came to their hunting grounds. Scattered remains, though impossible to identify fully, indicate that the Goroko are not short on meals. Okay, that's good. This is plus force, I think, so we get more maximum force here. Maybe also a new ability or something. Health essence acquired. Okay, we get more health. I was wrong. It seems to be... can be both. Oh, that's it. That's basically everything we can get from here, it seems. I mean, we could try get there, but it doesn't hold to it. Okay, so this was like a little optional excursion here that we found. There's something glowing, you see down there? This here? Questions, shall we go down here? No, why not?
Hey, not bad.
What is this? Okay, so Cal Kestis here has the ability... to touch objects and then basically see into the past what happened. Also, dead people and stuff like that works as well. Always press the wrong button here. Excuse me. The remains of a prospector who stumbled into a tar reservoir. They panicked and slipped into the pit, where the sucking tar caught fast and sealed their fate. I assume this cannon there can be shot to this here, and then you can land on this. Some big beast also drowned into the tire. You see how fast you get caught here in it. Here's an object as well. Oh, nice. New body for BD. That's cool. Nothing here, it seems. I thought maybe here's also something. Only 3 enemies. That seems strange. Somewhat of a necromancer is, yeah, basically. He is Cal Kestis, the necromancer Jedi. That was a nice finisher, yeah. Funny how I would like to write the right pronunciation, but I remind myself that I can't write that. Oh, there are some big bones of some very big entity down there. Oh, you can swing here. That is cool. But only in there. Wow. That was not the interaction I anticipated. I should heal. Ah. Another thing we found. What do we get? A skill point for free. That is pretty awesome. Now we have 2 skill points and we can get to the tier 2 skills already. And here is yeah, the shortcut back. You can just say BD. Make his shortcut. Seems also be purely optional area. As expected. Did you overlook something, chat? Doesn't look like it. There's some red. The red stuff here means we can't use it right now. And the yellow gates here like this means it's unexplored yet. There is a button that shows the meaning of that. I have still to think of this blocked pass. I'm not even sure why this means a blocked pass. Just a ship. Oh, there's suddenly a droid there.
You are injured. Absorbing strike. Taking the shot.
Oh god. That's unfortunate, chat. Now we have to go there back. I think the grenade hit us there. My question would be, how did we... Oh, can we, Mr. Man, can we just jump down here, dude?
Hey, BD.
This game sometimes.
BD, I need help. Buddy, help.
He's still not dead. This is a terrible point. Would just like to reset the area. Man, this is annoying.
Back to it.
This game, why can't I just go down there? Just make some... I think here I can drop. Isn't it B? No, this is a button to drop down. Okay, it's a weird button. Something he wants to scan. Okay, chat, I don't understand it. What could we have scanned there? He could have heard of the Stars Plagueis here. He wants to scan something, but I don't get what. Here's a scan. Destroyed dam. Destroyed dam. As a result of what looks like deliberate sabotage, the dam wall has split, allowing huge amounts of tar to spill throughout the breach and onto whatever lies below.
Oh, what's that? Grenade prime.
What? That hit me?
Attack landed.
Help me.
Beware of deflected shots.
Okay, we got our stuff back. But yeah, overall the animation work in this game is pretty nice, I would say. There are just some small parts that are sometimes a bit off, like when you go very slowly. Now it works. I think when you maybe go downhills very slowly. Here you see it a bit. Yeah, here, and this is the speed. You see how that he moonwalks a little bit forward on the speed. Like the animation and the movement speed of the character is not fully matching here. But it's a really specific thing. Maybe it only works only downhill as well. Or does not work, probably. Like, some games manage to actually get this right. Which is, of course, very... yeah, which is just interesting. Some small animation transitions are also sometimes, you notice, a bit off. But it's really difficult, and only very few games that actually manage to get this stuff going. What is this? The question is, chat, the game tells us do something with this. Doesn't work though. Can't do wall jump here. That would be perfect for wall running. Like run in circles, you know, then get up slowly. This doesn't work. Of course. You just spend a little bit of force here and there. Limping, I think, is a word. When walking, he looks like a little bit he limps. Yeah, he has a weird style of walking, kind of. I know what you mean. Doesn't do the trick. Here's the same. It seems like you maybe can burn the tar or do something with it.
These blaster marks are messy. Lucky shots.
The body of a long-dead Bedlam raider, clearly killed by blaster bolts, which mark the body indiscriminately. Dead Bedlam raider. Can we kill this thing? We can. It even smokes. Oh no. Here we can cross the gap, but it seems like there's a dead end because of the yeah, stuff here. Seems like you have to be able to
Check it out, BD. Prior right. to use a few tweaks.
Oh, look at this. There's a person and a workbench that allows us to change, for example, our blade color, how our blade looks, and so on. I think we haven't found that many different blade options, though.
All right then.
OBD we can change, yeah, also. For example, his body, we found a new one, I remember that. Have to decide what looks better, this here or this here. Maybe this looks a bit cooler, maybe try the new one.
Like the new look?
We can also switch, we can say, for example, instead of the dual blade, we could go with the double saber now, for a moment or two. So I usually have a more parry and offensive style, so I think the dual wield is a bit better for us. That is no, that's not interesting. This is where we were a moment ago. It's just down here. Okay, there we have a person who's maybe not a raider.
Oh, I hope they're okay. Who are you?
It's okay. We're friends. What happened?
We got ambushed by the raiders. I ran. I don't know where the others are.
Okay, we have a dialogue option.
What are the raiders doing here?
What they always do. Terrorize and rob folks just trying to survive on this rock. They've been digging around the old dig site. Hopefully, the roller mines will blow them all apart.
Yeah. And hopefully they won't blow us apart. It's too dangerous for you here. You should go.
I will. Once I know it's safe. I'll be okay. I'll go once I see my chance.
Okay, so we have this as a potential option. We look in there in a moment. On my part, it looks like... Dan, stop ambushing me. I'm just talking to my audience.
Better.
Always. You can jump here. And we haven't done this yet, and I was curious. Okay. It really...
These old dams aren't held together by much.
Crumbling dam wall. A lack of maintenance and the relentless creep of time has visibly worn many of the gorged dams down to the dangerous state. Cracks and leaks can be seen everywhere across the aging surface. Okay, there's a tunnel thing. I have to admit I'm not 100% sure. First of all, if we can get back up. If I would get down here. There is, interestingly, a hook thing. I think that we should help the person there first, before we go here.
I guess the lift doesn't work from here.
Oh. Okay. It seems like we are not supposed to go here yet.
I told them this was a bad idea.
Okay, so I assume now that we're actually supposed to go over there. I think we checked all the other passes so far. Also, here's... or was some enemy. No, we haven't checked this yet, actually. Not sure. Okay. Check this too. Then we have to go here. I assume you can't get, if we jump down here, you can go there, basically, but you can't... Oh, and over there you could get up here as well. Not sure if you can get up here. I assume... No, it's not enough height to get there. So I don't see a way to get up here for now. But what we could do is use Mr. Grappling Hook to get here.
We won't prospect in the gorge again.
You hear that?
No. Do it.
Oh no.
Call it in. Another one down. Ravis will want to know.
Roger, roger.
Things weren't this easy in the war.
Sir?
Yeah, there's no challenge here. No fight. There's not a warrior among them. Just petty thieves.
At least it makes them easier to clean up.
In my day, the enemy had some fight. Now, they all just reek of desperation and fear.
I can't smell anything. My olfactory sensors appear to be offline. Do I even have olfactory sensors?
Good question.
Affirmative. Nice try.
Okay, here he got his fight. Probably not liking that. If there's prior right, is there also after right? No, there's only low priority right. Well, that was funny.
A roll of mine? This damn place. Oh, if I ever find out who made these things. All right, guard the area. There could be more of the...
Yes, sir. Sir! Oh, so I guess this means I'm in command now.
He's in command now. My question would be the following. Is there a third mine? Okay, chat, what do you think? Is it possible for us to not die here? Or shall we go down there? There's a lot of potential passes we can go. It seems to work.
Let's see what's over here.
Aha! We found loot. Mullet, okay. I like his current hair form more, I have to admit, but what do I know? Can we get up over there, chat? Is there anything else? Can we go further into this direction? A lot of questions we have. No, this looks like a dead end. I don't see a hook to get up. I don't see a wall to run. Might be dangerous here. No, of course. Might be dead. Okay, now we have noticed what happens if you're not able to run back. Okay, so this was also kind of optional. Okay. Hello, Commander. Well, that was a short time as a commander, but...
We must keep our foes off balance. Predictability is our true enemy. This is a sound strategy. Tear him apart, droid. No mercy. Affirmative.
A little help, bud.
It's weird timings.
You failed. Your defeat is assured.
That was insanely close.
Didn't miss these.
That was close. Weird timings. Okay, we have the BX droid. At least he died as a free droid, that is true. Highly acrobatic and unpredictable. Watch its movements carefully. Able to block lightsaber strikes, but its defense can be easily overcome. Well, it wasn't that easy, to be honest. Where the B1 and B2 droids were merely foot soldiers to the Separatist army, the BX series droids served a more specialized purpose: infiltration and elimination. Sturdy, agile. I always want to know if... I always have to look it up. It's agile? No, I think it's agile, right? With a G sound. Yeah, it's... G.
Agile.
Agile. Okay, maybe I cannot pronounce this correctly. Sturdy, agile, and with advanced programming, the Vibrosword armed BX droid is a much more dangerous adversary than any of its contemporaries. That is, I can confirm. We almost died here. I have no healing left. What is this place?
As a Jedi come wandering into my lair.
It's like with iPhone, should it be pronounced as B10 droid? This here I tried a million times, it never works. And we found the anodized metal. We should not try jumping to the fire.
What are you
Doors
doing
locked
down
from...
here?
Waiting, watching, always watching. I keep guard. Lucky you, right?
Right.
I expect you're exploring. Seeking treasure, seeking glory. As luck would have it, there might be something right in front of you.
Interesting.
Priorite shard. When I get close to this thing, my pet is vibrating. I don't want to try it, to be honest.
Don't think we can slice that.
Yeah, this cave seems to be off limits for now. Seems like we have to manipulate this energy thing, which doesn't work. My biggest problem right now is I'm dying one hit. And I don't want to. Oh, this is the grappling hook thing.
Stay still. I live for this.
Oh gosh.
No touching. You're a nice hit.
Tactical uniform. Looks kind of cool, I have to admit. I like this little cape. Look at this, now I have a cape. Oh, you see this here? This wall here?
Hey,
Oh,
what have you found? You want to press it, right?
this is a mine. And we need the mine to blow this up. This is how you open it.
Okay, now let's find a way out of this part.
Oh god, oh god. Forgot about this. We play around with this in a moment when we have something like it's called HP back. That was close, chat. When we made it, we did not die. I did not expect that. I'm completely honest with you here. I thought we would definitely die here. But now we have 3 skill points. 3 skill points means cool points. Also, we got achievements. Rooftop duel foresaw person. Carrera. So, we got achievement-wise, defeat an Inquisitor. Okay, it's just delayed achievements, we didn't get a notification. Break free from the grasp of the Empire. There are the 2 achievements I have. I don't know why I just got them. Maybe there was a bug as well, and it just got fixed, I don't get it. So, yeah, we have survival. Survival is usually quite boring, because it just gives us, like here, more life. Additional life when using a stim pack. It's actually, in my opinion, quite decent, not gonna lie. Focus sight. Automatically evade incoming melee attacks. Okay, like can we have a look at this? To be honest, I like dodging it myself. Like this is the fun part, but we don't have to use this. Adult mind. Increase the amount of time enemies will attack each other. I have not used this again. What is this? Confounded. My skill prerequisite, blah blah blah. What does it do? Is another time increase. Greater confusion. Oh, we can now confuse multiple enemies. After target confuse an additional enemy. Okay, that's cool. Confusion mastery. Even the most we can confuse even the most resistant humanoid enemies. Okay, that's funny. Telekin, like we have this here where we can pull enemies towards us. I usually don't want that, to be honest, but it's a requirement for some other abilities, like Oh, double pull. That is cool, to be honest. The twin pull. I found it's quite unusual that the most mundane upgrades are often most useful. Yeah. Oh, affect the largest and most force-resisting enemies. That is cool. The radial push is potentially the Goku attack. Yeah. Looks cooler on Goku, though. This howling push is, in my opinion, something I see very useful. Parry push. What is that? Press right before an enemy attacks to send them flying. Okay, that is all. That looks cool. Like this pass here, I like. This is a pass I see ourselves might want to invest this. Jedi concentration. Cal's maximum force is increasing. Why does it not say what it does? Increase the duration of the slow effect. First strike against enemies affected by slow will not break the slow effect. Oh. Didn't know that it would actually do that, to be honest. Channeled energy. Cal regains more force when he defeats an enemy and regains some force when he hits and blocking an enemy. That sounds very useful, to be honest, so we want to get this here as well at some point. What does this do? Swift focus. Increase force recovery and performance. Okay, this I want. Like, this was in the previous game as well, and they nerfed this here. In the previous game, if I remember correctly, if you did a perfect dodge like this, it was an ability you had to learn very late in the game, and I loved this ability. And you get force back when you do it. And I think in the previous game you get like a quarter of your force back when you do this. Like, it's so powerful. Now you get like, I don't know, a millimeter of your bar back. But with this, it seems like it's more useful now. At least for multiple dodges and so it seems not bad. So this might be something we want to recover. It's very nice to see, though, that you get the amount of force back. For that, I assume Carl's maximum force is further increased. Same with this here. Yeah, further increase. Okay, we got this. The problem is we also have some saber skills that we already have. Like, we have this push here. I'm not sure which of these attacks I actually want to have. Because so many enemies shooting at us, the twofold reflection sounds very useful for me. So I definitely want that. This here now takes 2. This also takes 2. After basic, let me just look at this simply. After basic attack, you perform like a powerful overhead. I'm not sure how powerful this is. I think there was a previous attack I preferred over this one here, but it also was delayed. And this is kind of good against some certain movesets. Like, you hit the enemy, he's doing something, or so and you can basically do another hit when he's also hitting. It's hard to explain. And previous it was not a jump like this, it was like a step forward, like it was a thrust attack that you did there. It was a little bit of delayed. And I hope that we get this attack back at some point, but currently it doesn't look like it. Charged throw. Now it hits multiple enemies when you get this, which is kind of cool, I guess. This here is basically the special attack of the red stance from Jedi Knight 2. But it's from a jump attack, so it's not bad. Aerial dash strike, that sounds cool. This is a normal dash strike then? The dash strike was previously like a normal attack you had. We don't have the dash strike anymore. Now it seems to be here, so I want this attack at some point as well. The question is, how do we get this particular attack here? Can I just get this here already? We have one with a double side. What is the attack with the double saber though? Backstab. Okay, it's potentially not a bad attack for a bit of defensive. I'm not sure if I need this attack, but we need the first attack. We have to skill it if we want to have the other stuff. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. Perform a flurry of quick target attacks. Might be useful. Seems to be an improved version of that. Okay, chat. What shall we take? I think there is a way to also reset your abilities. I'm not sure if it costs any. Your first skill tree reset is free. After this, spend 1 skill point per reset. Okay, so it's not worth it. Because I currently don't use the double blade. And we have already put a skill point into it. It's a bit difficult for me to tell. Like, I would love to see the dash attack. Because the dash attack is very useful. And it takes 2 ability points to get. Then we have 2 points left if I'm not mistaken. No, we have 1 point left? Oh, chat I thought we have 2 points. Well, then we have to either save for the next point or consider getting some of the stuff. I forgot where it was. It's also useful. And we have 2 other trees that we haven't even discovered yet. Block meter fills faster. Oh, that's a heal time thing. Chat, where was the ability I found? I think it's concentration or something like this, right? Yeah. This is what I want. I want concentration at some point. We get this here already, so I know which that we have to invest into this tree as well. So I would have loved to also get some lightsaber skills, but well, we have now the double reflect. That's already worth quite a bit. We still want to have 2 points for this. I maybe invest also a point in this here, so we can get some of the other cool stuff here. What is this? Okay, it's also kind of cool. There's some cool stuff we can get here. We reset it, so we have saved. So now we have the ability to do stuff with the mine. The problem is a bit too close.
That'd be useful.
Question is, chat, can I? It's too far away. I'm not sure how much time we have. Okay, that is the maximum distance I have. Oops. I'm not I don't think... Maybe you need more distance. Like it seems a bit the game wants to tell us, yeah, you can totally destroy this here and then things happen. Say nothing. We can get a hint if we got stuck. Okay, we have a bit of time. Maybe if we slow the time, chat, that might do the trick. Now, there's another place where we want to use these mine things. Nope, that didn't work. We have to kind of get this mine to over... I think I have an idea. I'm an idiot, chat. Okay, I think it's just easier than I thought. Because this mine activates and follows us. You have to be kidding me. Cal, can you just push a little bit further, man? I don't have a crosshair. And quite a lot of games, though adding some cool skills is fun. Yeah, it's true. Though there's some cool skills here as well. Gaining force when attacking, blocking enemies sounds like dark side of things. Well, we live in difficult times as a Jedi. We have to make adjustments. Ha!
What are we doing here? Guarding. It's boring. When will we get some action? I want to put down some insurgents. Our orders are to guard, not to hunt. Come on, aren't you even a little bored? My circuits are seizing up. My blaster could use field calibration. But that is not the point. Remain at your post.
Roger. It's kind of fascinating that droids, like they can feel that it's boring. I did not expect this, I'm honest. This attack is very dangerous.
Hit me.
Oh, chat. That was unfortunate. Was too greedy. So the question is now, the reason now also it makes sense to put this down, because we need the droid, the droid to follow us, but I want to have my force power stuff back. Our friend is gone here. Lock in. That was perfect dodge, by the way. Yeah, I want to be careful because it's such a fast attack. Perfect dodge. That was not perfect, but I prefer staying alive. Okay, much better chat this time. I like this perfect dodge thing. I like a lot. Like, it's pretty cool. I almost preferred... I think you can even block him and parry to some degree. These enemies are very annoying. Oh, look, there's a
Very nice.
creature's bones in the rock. The bones of some ancient creature partially exposed by excavation. It must date back several centuries. Now that's a button. Here's a recent things crumbling. Well, we read everything, right? Yeah, looks like it. Here's also... Oh, that is funny, actually. You know what's funny? I thought this light here, was a crack in the wall where you could climb through, but it's not. Look how he flexes, like, look his, how he can just go up without using even his feet, like he just uses his arms. That's really a flex. We'll just use the force. Why not?
Whoever lived here is long gone. Wonder what they were making.
Abandoned encampment. The scattered debris of a rudimentary encampment. Whoever was here possessed some mechanical ability, but no evidence of their work remains. We can jump down here, I just noticed. The question is, can we climb up? Yeah, there is climbing up capabilities here. And we found priorite. We have to set priorities here and get all the priorite, it seems. Unfortunately, my program to fill sounds is a little bit off here. It was not activated. So for more priority jokes with priorite in the future, I have it at hand. Just have to resize the window. Okay. Oh, this is where we came from, right? We are now on top of this thing here, okay. Gives us an idea where we are. I could imagine that there is a shortcut for us here to get down. Yeah, there's an elevator, I assume. What do we get from this? Skill point, more force, more health. Okay, maximum force increased. Inquired. So. Okay, this is the elevator where Mr. Friend was waiting. And now it's unlocked. Mr. Friend is gone though. Question is, chat, how do we get to the other side there?
I need a stem. That did the trick?
Can't open that yet. Can't jump over there, it's too wide. There's no wall jump, there's no grappling hook symbol. It seems like we can't go there just yet. We've checked the camp there, right? Yeah. I think we have to go down for that moment. You know what I wonder? Why these things attack me all the time, for one. I've seen in some screenshot that this little splashes you do with your foot in little ponds or so, that they would cast waves in the water, but this is not happening for me. I wonder why. And one skill point. Let's double check skills. This is 1 point. This is the evasion ability. That would be so cool if we would get this. I would say though, before we save for that, since we use the dual saber, I think the first thing is just 1 point. The backstep slash we should get it. Let me reread how this works. Hold blocking basically and press attack. So the normal attack and leap backwards. Okay. Good to know. I think we get this here. Looks like a fancy dance. Can we fall off the cliff? No. It's also important to know details like this, that we can't fall down. Okay, so destroying this thing over there is potentially doing the trick. I would like, before we continue, double check. Wait a minute. I have no idea, chat. Oh god. We didn't get this yet, chat.
I was
Trespassing. Blasting.
Okay, they killed a lot of people here. Desperate escape. A prospector was held up by the Bedlam Raiders, who claimed the valley as their territory. The prospector ran, and the raiders gave chase. Something we can do here, maybe? I mean, I know what we have to do to continue. We have to throw the bomb into this wall. I just wondered for a moment. Uh-oh. That is, oh, this costs force. I didn't know that. Unexpected speed. Take this as a compliment.
I'll wait. It'll be over soon. Dancing.
I have to be careful here. Okay, that was a cool finish as well. My mistake was the following. I needed to go here because I want to try out what happens if I blow this here up. The problem is getting a mine here might be complicated. But I will try it, chat. I think it's not worth it. But what do I know? Unfortunately, I messed up the last time here. But in theory, it seems possible to get a mine follow you that far. Oh no, Mr. Mine. I'm so afraid. Doesn't work. Question, chat. You get damaged when you hit this. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. We can't open this, right? Doors. Oh, we can talk to him. No.
No, I don't.
And I gave you such good advice for practically nothing. Well, suit yourself.
It's okay, BD. We'll find another way.
It has to do with this thing up there. We have seen this on Coruscant. Oh, Shirio's here. Sup, philosopher? How are you doing? I'm doing great now. I was sick for some time. Very unfortunately. So I couldn't stream as much as I would want. But now I feel better for quite some time now. But my voice wasn't fully recovered. Which is of course a problem if you do stuff that requires a lot of talking. And I would never shut up anyway, so... that's always bad. But yeah, currently we play a bit of Jedi Survivor. There was a new patch. It runs now much, much better than it did at least for my system. But it seems like not all people... it didn't solve the issues for all people. It still could need more optimization. There's still stuttering and some... area transition stutters and other stuff. Awesome. Okay, maybe next time run a bit faster. Okay, we do now the only way we haven't checked yet. I'm happy to have you back. Glad to hear. Very nice of you. You have to be kidding me. Excuse me. But did you just blow up my mine? Dude. It's a mine. Why would you come and... these enemies. So these rolling mines just follow us. Which is very nice. And we have to blow up this thing here. And then the overall thing here will go up. It's stuck. But it doesn't matter, we have the force. And now we are not sinking, but the tar is increasing. Now we can actually get to the other side. No, I don't want a hint. Okay, did we overlook something, chat? I don't think so. Not good to know. How are you doing, Shinryu? Also a long time no see, I think. I tried to stream at times at Twitch even when I was sick, but couldn't stream that long. And had to cough at times. I also hope I unmute myself. Or mute myself when I need to cough, but yeah. I caught a flu. It was really annoying. Is something in this cave over there, chat? Let me just check what happens here. We go to the like we were already here a moment ago. There's this fun, fancy droid. No, this is a fortunate attack.
Be swift. Go ahead. Make it count, Jedi.
The parry timing is just very tight. Did this place here change now? No, it didn't, right? No, it changed, chat. Look at this. I think this is change. Yeah, I think this changed. I think this here got lower. It was higher up before. I can't remember. But I remember that... Yeah, you know what I remember? These... How can I show this to you? Maybe with this button here? This thing here... You see this black stuff here? Only this part here, the upper part, was sticking out of the tar a moment ago. So this means potentially we can now jump on that. That was a weird jump. Not sure how I inputted that. The question is, what does it bring? Oh, we can do a jump here. Question is, can we get up? I assume. No, that's not how it works. I hope I survive. Looks good. Here is, of course, a high priority
Maybe we
item
should take up prospecting, huh, BD?
with a priorite. I made this joke before, but this time I had the the audio port activated. Here we were up last time and found also this item. Well, we were already here. The only thing that now became available... Oh, can you get up here? It's all good, thanks for asking. Nice to hear. Okay, that I did not expect. Uh-oh, that's bad. We need to go... Oh, we are probably dead. Because we sink lower and lower and there's no place for us to get out and I can't jump. Well, unfortunately in this game it's not insta-death. You just get resetted and lose a bit of health, but... It doesn't seem like there's more here to explore. Like up there is a thing, you see that? But I have no idea how to get there. There's also the big entity that we want to find. The question is, how do we... here. This is where you get up again. There's this thing to climb. I have to say the displacement mapping here looks pretty sweet. Look at this. It's not perfect, but it's pretty nice that they added this. I think it's made with displacement maps. I might be wrong though. Maybe it's also not called displacement maps, but there's a different name for it. I forgot. Is there any wall that we could open? I forgot. Here's something. Yeah, this is a new path where we want to go next. The others are red. This was a door that didn't open. Here is a ship in the mud that we couldn't get out. It also says blocked path. I don't know what it means. Here's also a block path, but a zip line. I would say before we continue, we go to we just restore our HP really quick and get our healing back because I have basically no healing left.
Need to focus.
Rest. We have no skill points. I could also take a short break in a moment and just get a new tea or so. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. There are these entities that always hit me. No, 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 leave me be. Does this here work, by the way?
Don't think I can call the lift from here.
No, it's up there. It's where we need to get at some point. I'm not sure how to get up there yet. We will find a way. So the next pass is get to this gigantic friend here. I might restart the game, I think, as well while I'm taking the break. I'm back in like 4 minutes or so, maybe 5, something like that. And we save here, so the game only saves when you are at these points, in case you wonder. There's no dedicated save button or so, but basically clicking here on rest saves the game. That's the only way, to my knowledge, as far. So I take a short break. I'm back in like I said, 5 minutes. I show you these weird highlight clips in the meantime. As always, don't go anywhere. If so, come back. Would be appreciated. See you in a moment. I need to clip that really fast for my bug collection of this game. I'm looking forward to cutting a supercut one day of all the funny bugs we encountered. Okay. I expected a lot of things, but not that the antenna of this car would just start flying, I guess. Chat, I think it's time again. We found another bug in the game. Isn't that fascinating? Suddenly, out of full speed, your car stops. Okay, we got it.